I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you may visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com. For those of you who are seeking deeper clarity, be it in your love life or your career, for a personal consultation, you may write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Librans, it's a wonderful month. We have all the planets, that is Uranus, Saturn, Mercury, and Pluto, that are moving ahead this month. So, all that you have been planning to implement, all the decisions that you have been, the big decisions that you've been wanting to take, it's a great month to be doing that. We also have Uranus, that is there in your house of joint finances. It is also the house of power struggle, and it is squaring Saturn, which is there in your house of love. So and it's a tight square. It's both the planets are not too happy. Saturn is going to be creating as much as limitation as possible that is there, and Uranus is going to be tugging in the opposite direction. It's encouraging you to go ahead and go and try and realize all your dreams. Now, Saturn, when it is there in this part of your chart, it's a time where, while there could be a stability, the responsibility that you may have for your children, that may increase during this time. It can be that whether it comes as a form of you need to be guiding your children more, you need to be maybe be disciplining your children more. And it can also be in certain cases that some of you may fall in love with someone who's much older than you are. And it is also possible that someone who's much older than you may have fallen in love with that person, and that person comes back into your life. At times, there is a greater need with the Saturn and Uranus conflict when it happens, that you're trying to be in touch with your true feelings. Librans, it's a great time for you to be taking a risk, getting out of your comfort zone, seeing as to what is it that you really want for yourself. What is it that is stopping you? What is it that brings about a lot of fear? What is it that is holding you back from realizing your dream? What is it that makes you really happy, yet you're really fearful about going ahead and achieving it? And it's maybe you don't want a confrontation, maybe there is a lot of fear of failing that is there. But Uranus over here is encouraging you to go out and take that risk and be fearless. And Uranus also encourages you because this specific house in which Uranus is transiting, it's a house of transformation, that you can transfer your fear into fearlessness. So try and lean into your fear and see as to where it is that it is stemming from. What is it that is making you so fearful that you are not even willing to try, or you're not even willing to sort of entertain it? On the 4th, we have Mercury that moves into your part of your house that is all about your relationships and your marriage. So, and we also have Sun and Venus that is already there. And then on the 12th, we have a new moon. So it can be a lot of focus that is there on creating a new partnership. Maybe there is a new understanding that you and your partner have. In some cases, some of you could be getting married. It's a new beginning of your life. You're embarking on a new journey together. For some of you, it speaks about new alliances, new business partnerships, new relationships, even at work and in business. It's a great time to be letting go of control over things over which you don't have much control over. So try and look ahead, push yourself forward, and towards the end of the month, when we have planets that are going retrograde, you will have plenty of time to be rethinking and pausing. On the 15th, we have Venus that joins Uranus again in your house of joint finances. There can be some good news. It's a time of taxes. Maybe it's a time that your partner and you are together investing into something. It's also a time wherein that there can be a bonus or some kind of a financial, even an inheritance that your spouse or your partner may come into. On the 20th, we have Sun and Mercury that joins Uranus as well and in this house. And we already have Uranus that is, in any case, there in your house of joint finances, and it's also the house of intimacy and transformation. So you have to keep reinventing yourself, Librans. You have to try and do things which you are really fearful about. You really have to get out and take a risk. With Sun and Mercury, there could be a lot of conversations around how it is that you can change yourself. Maybe a lot of you could be involved in your inner transformation. Maybe you are more spiritually inclined and you could be either doing a course online. Maybe you could be, learning more about astrology, about metaphysics, Reiki. You could be studying about the higher sciences. You could be expanding your mind. You could be feeding your soul. Um, and because this also has to do with intimacy, it's a great time to be seeking therapy. It's a great time if there have been some issues as far as your intimacy is concerned. It's a great time for you to be having a heart-to-heart conversation with your partner, and also listening. Ensure that you are listening, that you're truly present in the moment when you're sharing things. On the 24th, we have Mars that moves into your house of career, and Mars over here is going to be pushing you to succeed, and it is also that you could be looking at long-term goals, and you are quite willing to work hard and push yourself and ensure as to you get what you want. It's a great time also to be being quite seen. So even though there is COVID that is there, but whether it is through all the online professional platforms, whether you're publishing a paper or you're writing a thesis or you're speaking up, some of you could be embarking on an entirely new career. You could be just changing your jobs, and you could be you could be recognized for the work that you do. And The more that you accomplish, Librans, the more people are going to be noticing you and the more confident you will feel. There can be some issues with parents, mentors, bosses, or other authority figures just for the placement that it is. So try an outright confrontation if there is something that you feel is aggression that is coming your way, or you feel an unsolicited advice. Remind yourself to politely say thank you for the advice, and whether you take it or not, or apply it or not in your life, it's entirely up to you. On 27th, we have a full moon in your house of money, and this speaks about a project ending. Maybe a job is coming to an end, maybe a course is coming to an end for some of you, because this also speaks about how it is that you see yourself, or your own value system. It can be that you could be judging yourself by the amount of money that you have in your bank. So try and remind yourself that your sense of self-worth is not equated, or it's not directly proportional to the money that you have in your bank. It's a great time to be looking for additional work, maybe a part-time work. It's a great time to be adding something to your portfolio of work. So stay open, stay flexible to opportunities, stay open and flexible also to maybe doing a kind of a work that you may not have done before. Like I said, it could just be a project. So stay open to the opportunities. End of the month, 28th, we have Pluto that is going retrograde. Now, Pluto is going to be digging up everything right from the start of the childhood till the place where you stand. And a lot of you could be on this journey of joining the dots. So it's a great month also of healing yourself. Whether you do it spiritually, whether there are mantras that you chant, whether you pray or journal, there'll be different ways. They're all different ways as to how we heal ourselves. But with retrograde, just ensure that you don't sort of get swallowed by the memories, and you don't start valuing in it, or a sense of self-pity comes in, because Pluto can rake up a lot of stuff that is there. Pluto also at time tends to bring about some plumbing issues at home, or something to do with the foundation of the home that you could be constructing, or if it's already a constructed house. But emotionally, it's a time where you need to be um, you need to be, I think, be a spectator in your own life and see as to the way that you have become. If there's certain toxic habits that you need to be getting rid of, it's a great month to be doing it. And when Pluto brings something up on the surface, it's a great time for you to be evaluating and looking at it, whether the place where you are, and see as to what is it that you can learn from it, and how is it that you can change yourself, especially with Uranus being there in your house of transformation. I think it's a fabulous time till about 2025 that you can literally transform yourself from within, Librans. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. I'll see you again soon. And thank you so much for watching.